Alright, we're gonna try to change out this 90 because it's leaking. It's a 1 3/4 copper 90. Alright, so I guess we're gonna remove the meter. See if I can get that wheel to turn. I doubt it. Wow, impressive. Sometimes I scare myself. That never happens. Not for me, anyways. That is not good. Something to hang this by. Maybe I can, oh, there we go. Just set it back there. Perfection. All right. I'm gonna have to suck some of the water out because there's just, I have to unside it. That's just how it is. I don't want to mess with this because it's a flare and I'd have to reflare it and all that. And that water that just came out of there is kind of concerning. It makes me feel like there's the curb stop out the street's not shutting off all the way, so I'm going to be constantly fighting water the whole time. Not getting very much out of that, so we're gonna have to boil it out, I guess. Which ought to suck pretty good. let you rest for a second, see if we can suck some more water out. You can't put the shop vac directly on there because it's locked up because the other side's off. And we're out of gas, so I'll be back, get more gas, and probably a drill. We're going to drill a hole in it and let the water out of it. Should have done that in the first place. Alright, we're back. Try to get some more light on this too. Alright. Let's go ahead and drill that. Whatever. Okay, just take. All right. Take the shop vac again. Water for days. I'm sure that was hard to watch, but it had a leak at the bottom. You can see here where it didn't take originally. Probably might be able to see remnants of that inside the fitting. You see that black spot up in there? And right there. Yeah. Not sure if you can see that or not, but that was definitely the hardest part. Pipe is not perfectly round and it's got a dent in it right there. Definitely not ideal. Don't know if this guy can help us out. No, sure can't. Not big enough. Swedging tool, but not big enough. I mean, probably really needs to be brazed, but I don't think I've got enough heat to braze it properly, so I have to take my chances with solder. They're definitely difference in size between them. Should be all right though. Should be all right. That's not perfectly flat either. Sheesh. I don't want water to come while I'm in the middle of it, and I can see water just sitting in there, so I'm gonna have to suck some of it out to where I think I've got it far enough, because it's bleeding through from the main valve outside. I gotta suck enough out to where I feel confident that I can get this all soldered up before that water comes back. It ain't real far away, but once we get it hot enough, it'll boil a little bit. I'm already messing up. already cooled off. Just gotta hope that you got it good enough. You gotta be confident. Looks good. A little bit of drip that you see is from the other side, holding the house water back. Hot. Too hot to shut off. I couldn't get the water turned off at the street the other day, so the city had to come out, or the county had to come out and shut it off. They must have figured it out. But I'm gonna try to turn it back on so I can test this. Otherwise, I have to call the city, the county, and have them come out, and I may or may not be here when they turn on the water, so that could be a problem. Pretty hot. Well, I guess, all I can do is wait for this to cool off enough that I feel confident I can shut it off. It's a wet rag. Absorb some of that heat. Hopefully it's good. I mean, we know water's coming back in there and it's not leaking. That's water from the rag. Right? Let's hope so. Because I'm hoping I can get on that curb stop and send this thing. That's not bad right there. All right. Wish me luck. All right. Well, the water's back on. This valve is leaking through. That's what this other drip is. But not too concerned with it. It's not my problem. All as long as it matters is my solder joints hold. That's all that matters. Everything is dry. Perfect. That valve may have leaked before. I mean, the curb stop outside leaks. I mean, this valve is probably close to as old as it is, but could have also been the amount of heat that I put into here. It could have, you know, did something to that valve. I mean, anything's a possibility. It's still a little bit warm, so it opens up tolerances a little bit. I mean, it's kind of a cop-out excuse, but we'll see. I'm too pressed about it. But yeah, the curb stop was interesting, but since I knew they got it turned off, I knew I could probably figure it out. So. All right. So now the meter's pressurized. Everything off real good. That way, if anything gets wet, we know something's leaking. That meter's pretty tight though, tighter than typically would be. It's good at the moment though. Tighten up this packing nut a little bit. This was also leaking before I got here, but yeah, gotta get better channel locks for this. not trying to like really tighten it, just decent snug up. Every time you turn those, they're gonna leak. All right. Now we'll go upstairs and check for water flow and make sure that the curb stop is on all the way. It seems like it is. We will see. Leave that run and turn on something else. Just sometimes you can't tell with just one faucet. There's plenty of flow there. I did not do the plumbing in this house, but check this out. Look at that screw. I don't know if you can see how crooked that screw is. Pretty stupid. The handle's loose, caulking. I mean, this is all brand new stuff that nobody's essentially used. Kind of crazy. What happens when you want someone cheaper? You know, it's got sheen on you. Yeah. Pretty hideous. And all the while I ran all that water, this was still running out here, so we are good. Good to go. Yard. The county just drove by. Had to bend my curb key to get on it. Bend it back a little bit. All right, guys, that's it. That's what Jim would do.